and we will chat with you soon.
Folks, thank you very much for joining us and welcome once again to GDQ Juneteenth. My name is Bobby, and throughout the event, we'll be highlighting some performers who are ecstatic to tell you about themselves and what they came here to do. So without further ado, everyone please join me in welcoming our first guest of the event, AshSaidHi. Hello, Ash.
Hey everyone, hi GDQ fans. I am so happy to be here with you, Bobby. And yeah, let's talk about this awesome event and all the cool things that we're seeing.
Like the thing is, I like how you say GDQ fans. It's like you are part of like our crew as well. It's not just GDQ fans; they're your fans. Like we've had you as a sort of VIP guest in the past, right? With like we had you on hosting several couch appearances. Like including my very own Bloodstained one. How does it feel to have finally set foot onto the stage to show off your skills with UN Squadron, though?
I know. Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, it is like a dream come true. And I know like I've been on the other side of the camera, the other side of the couch, which is like totally an honor whenever talented people like you ask me to join them on stage. It's always an honor and so much fun. And I think that's what's awesome. Like you said, I have to remind myself, people are also here for us, like all of these amazing Black speed running talents and stuff like that. But I've just been such a big GDQ fan. It's like, all right, I have to remember. But UN Squadron, love this game. It is something I'm extremely passionate about. And to be able to share this with all of you for the first time is really super cool. And especially as like my first official like run, like this is the first time I've ever submitted something, got a time on it, and was able to like practice and really feel like, okay, I'm doing this. I'm becoming a little baby speedrunner now. Like it's happening, you know? I'm happy to be able to share this with you all this weekend. So it's an honor, but also I love sharing the space with everybody in the GDQ community because you all made me feel welcome. It can be hard to get into speedrunning and intimidating, but everybody was like, Ash, you got this, you know? And so it's fun to be on this side and I hope to do more.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I think with the amount of passion that you have propelling you to even more speedrun heights, like we're gonna be seeing more out of you. I mean, honestly, like you were saying, you're a big fan of GDQ. You're no newbie to the speedrunning scene. UN Squadron was one of your first ventures with a live split timer. So like, I want to talk about that a little bit because like, what was your sort of like regimen? Like, what was your sort of like routine to get really polished up and like practice? Because like it is a very daunting time, like on the, you know, for your, like a first time like run. Like, what was your sort of like, you know, like mantra to steel yourself, or like what sort of practice things did you do?
Oh my gosh, that's a good question. I think honestly, when I first started playing UN Squadron, playing the game on the hardest difficulty that I could was my initial practice, because that's why I was like, you know what, let me start off with my first initial attempt at runs at doing easy mode. But when I play the game casually just on my own channel or just for fun, I'm usually playing on hard mode, which means the enemies are coming in faster. There's more projectiles. There's more things that you kind of have to manage while you're playing. So that's why when I decided, okay, let me do an easy mode run, but do it deathless, I felt like that was good practice. So really it's repetition when it comes to this game. There's not a whole lot of RNG. There is some, but not a whole lot. And I think that the repetition of the practice, like streaming it and playing offline and just, you know, getting into like kind of like memorizing where things are is what helped me get through what I'm doing now. And it's fun. It's fun. Yeah. So I love it.
There's a sort of connection between like that and like even like fighting games and like retro fighting game speed runs, like we kind of saw at Back to Black, right? Where it's like, if you know your routine of like button presses, if you know like that consistent string, and if you can like really be consistent with it, then all you have to do is be able to react to the little bit of RNG that's thrown your way. And I really like I really like the fact that like, you know, you kind of like put training weights on a little bit, like you were 100% in like hard mode, and then now you can like take on like any like sort of category, and like that's super wild. But what about other games. Like you're talking about, like, you know, being passionate about future speedrun plans. Or will there be any other games like kind of like UN Squadron or something completely different for your future speedruns?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. First got a shout out Cypherin, who
Big
really
Cyph.
pushed me to get into doing this. Yeah, and the reason why is because the first time I ever went to GDQ, which was AGDQ 2024, I believe. Cypherin and I sat in the room where all the TVs are set up, and we were playing Kung Fu Kid on the Sega Master System. And I thought to myself, if there was a game that I wanted to speed run, that was definitely going to be it. So I think that will be the next one for me. It's between that and a game called Zillion on Sega Master System. A, because I feel like we need more Sega Master System representation.
So that's the Sega crew.
But B, yeah. And B, it's a short, fun game that anyone can get into. And he made me like really passionate about it. I mean, I love that game in general, but it was like, if I play and mess up in the game, like, it's not going to be like difficult for me to restart and like get back into the groove. And I think Sega Master System games are like, they're long enough where there's a lot if you're like really like making pace, but it's short enough where if you mess up, like, it's not going to be the end of the world, and then I can reset and start over. But just that repetition of getting into like playing the game, learning all the routes and learning everything. And Cypher was like, when we were talking about Kung Fu Kid, he was really showing me all the routes and stuff. So I think like that would definitely be my next foray in. But yeah, I'm really passionate about it because I don't know. I just want to see more Sega Master System representation here in general.
And I love the fact that you are being the change that you want to see. There's a lot of like, oh, I wish I could do this. You know, I wish I could speed run. But like, I mean, you yourself are a product of like, if I can really put, you know, like enough time, enough like actual work into, you know, learning the ins and outs of one of my favorite games, then I can do this too. I can do a live split timer. I can go on GDQs, other great speedrunning events as well. Like that's it. You are the product of that. Yeah.
And I think like too, one thing that really sets things apart is like being in a community like this one, right? Like the Black in the Flash community, have people cheering you on, have people excited about seeing what you're doing. Like that's the thing that I really, really love too, especially with our Discord, is like when people are doing something, they hype each other up. We like ping each other and say like, yo, this person's doing this thing, like come and watch and stuff like that. So it's really supportive, and I love that. So I just want to call that out too.
Hey, we got a really good thing going on here at Black and the Flash. Like not just with the amount of runners here, but just like the amount of people that we've gathered that are just like new to the fold and that are incredibly supportive, and that we support them. Like it's just a great positive feedback loop.
Yeah.
I want to focus on your passion for like hosting events. Like you're at DreamHack, you're at this and that, like mic in hand, smile on face. So like, what was your inspiration, like initial inspirations for like hosting or like being an MC and like presiding over like these gaming events? Like, was it like maybe like a memory, like a person, a place?
Yeah, no, that's a really good question. So I think like just in general in my past, I worked in the games industry for a long time. So I've had public speaking experience, like in presentation and showing off games and helping people learn games and things like that. So that kind of was like the little seed, the little spark that started. But then honestly, the very, very first real hosting experience that I had was when we did we did the first Juneteenth event. I'm pretty sure, like,
really?
Or one of the first ones way back in the day. Yeah, that was like one of my very, very first hosting experiences. And that was really cool. And then it inspired me to go for host at GDQX at TwitchCon in 2023. That was the first time I ever hosted in person. And then after I did that, like, Bobby, I'm telling you, I was so scared that first time I hosted.
Oh, no.
Like, I couldn't sleep that night. I was like, what if I make a mistake and all of this? But I had some really incredible people teaching me the ropes, showing me, you know, what to look for, how to host, how to bring the energy, what to say, how to train you. And then that showed me that I was able to do it. So I was like, all right, we're going to continue. After that, like after that hosting, I took those videos and then I started to make like a little reel, and then I would start to pitch myself to like TwitchCon and PAX and DreamHack and all this other stuff. And then eventually I started getting called back and I was like, all right, I'm on something here. So I think really what inspired me was just seeing other people do it, people like you, people like Pleasantly Twisted being on events and doing like all these really cool things, seeing like the joy that people had, you know, getting the crowd hyped up, getting people excited to like donate or just be a part of the show and feel like they're, you know, they're on the couch with you or in the audience with you and just like being excited kind of kept me going. And you know, it's just fun. I love doing it. I love talking. I love like hanging out with cool people. So I'm going to continue to do it. But yeah, it's just inspiring getting to learn from others too. Oh, and like all the work that I've done with Frame Fatales and working with people like Jadelyn and all of those wonderful people in the interstitial team. So I don't know. I just love yapping on camera. So I hope it brings people some joy as well.
I don't think anyone would give you any pause for yapping. I think people love you in like just too much, and like the way that you show that passion through like whatever you do, the content that you create, the mics that you hold in your hand. That's all a really, really good thing to look up to and be a part of. And honestly, you have been shouting out a whole bunch of folks, a whole bunch of colleagues, friends and mentors that helped to, lift you up. What are shout outs for you? Like, where can people find you? If people are watching this for the first time and they're like, yo, I like this person. Let's go ahead and follow. I want to see more UN Squadron. I want to see more speedruns.
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
Oh my gosh. Well, I am everywhere at AshSaidHi, Twitch, Blue Sky, YouTube. I have a website, AshSaidHi.com. So everywhere you can find me at AshSaidHi. On my channel, I love playing retro games. I'm doing a first time playthrough of Diablo 2, which has been really fun. Never played it before. And I'm also doing a very, very first time playthrough of Skyrim, which is really fun.
Oh, that's so sick.
But yeah, it's been quite a ride. Let me tell you. And of course, I'm gonna show off the Princess Bobby, who's here. She's the star of the show. She's always hanging out with us here. But we do fun things. I have a really wonderful community. Also Twitch ambassador, and previously led the Twitch Women's Guild. And, I just try to be online and help people learn the ways of streaming and, challenge running or anything that they want to learn, hosting, whatever. I'm happy to be here and hanging out with y'all, and of course seeing y'all in the various amazing GDQ communities. So yeah, thank you so much for having me, Bobby, and I love getting to chat with you. It's so much fun.
Oh, it is incredibly fun, and I hope we get to do this for many more events to come. That was my friend and hopefully your new friend, AshSaidHi. She is everywhere. And if you want to learn how to be the very best you can be when content creating, especially streaming on Twitch, you have a great ambassador right here. Ash, thank you very much for your time. And folks, that's going to be it for us here at this interview. So we're going to be sending it up to the host to tell you the what's what before the next run. Everyone, stay tuned.